Oh, okay.
All right. I mean Peach, and speaking of, we have this matchup coming up here.
All right.
We have Orex versus Grayson.
Oh,
This matchup I definitely feel like is very annoying, and
like that.
honestly, where I believe it right now to be is in Rob's favor, because legitimately with the buff of the game system and the buffer system in this game,
Right.
projectiles just overall got so much better without the character itself actually getting buffed or nerfed in any way. So Smash 4 Peach already struggled a little bit against heavy projectile campers and zoners, and disjoints. Rob for sure was one of those characters.
Right.
So in this game, Peach definitely still has to play kind of the same as Smash 4, but also has to be aware at higher percent, like 90, 100 plus, that Rob now has down throw Barry, which is questionable, but I don't know why.
Right. This should be a good matchup though. Peach against Rob.
Yeah, we got Orex versus Grayson on the and okay, I would complain about the green dress if this was Smash 4, because it is the ugliest dress in Smash 4. But in this game, it looks nice. So Orex, you do you. And starting off, we got Pokemon Stadium, the new gentleman's pick in Smash Ultimate, because Smash 4 it was Smashville, and now we're just going to Pokemon Stadium because why would we want to listen to more anime music for another 4 years?
Right.
And
So we'll see how this matchup. Peach is off to a good start using you know, the usual combos, using Toad to assist.
very much so. Peach, just like I said, in general, she struggles heavily against heavy projectiles, zoners, and disjoints. Rob being one of those is very hard to get in. But when she gets in, the damage just skyrockets, because Rob being one of the biggest characters, it is so easy to make him combo food. Even if he's not a heavy, it's still so easy just to combo him.
Right.
And now, I like what Orex did there, but ooh, Grayson decides to make a move right before the gyro gets down. I see what he tried to do there. I think that was a setup to try to up throw the gyro enough to where he could trap him in on the ledge to forward air, and that would have definitely taken a stock right there. Believe it or not, forward air is still ridiculously strong, and it's faster. How fun.
So obviously in this matchup, Peach has to deal with the gyro. It's doing a good job right now trying to deflect it using the turnips as an answer.
Absolutely, the turnips got heavily buffed in this game. Any turnip is legit.
Ooh.
And could be a kill move, because it can edge guard. It legit can edge guard characters so easily, and it's amazing. Also, the new mechanic in this game: the further you throw a turnip, the more damage it does. A lot of people kind of confuse it with knockback as well. It's not meant really to be knockback, but since you're gaining percent, I guess it gains more knockback. I don't know. Ooh, but the 4-day offstage. Okay, so what I like Orex doing right now as playing Peach is he is definitely playing the up close game super well, and that is what you should be doing as Peach against a Rob. Is ooh. All right. I was about to say before Grayson just did that. Orex is playing the matchup very well, to where Peach should always be in Rob's face and just be in his face. The more you're in his face, the less he can do, because Rob just cannot do much when he's up close. He heavily depends on the mid-range and the long-range game.
Yes, and I think he's built for that. No pun intended, but it just seems like he's you know, made for that.
Yeah, because he's a robot, is that why?
Yeah. I was trying to avoid the pun there.
Now, you can't avoid the puns with me on the mic.
Oh, okay.
It's me, with me and Prince on the mic, you cannot avoid the puns.
You don't even know.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I don't even know what. Ooh, all right. So good back here by Grayson, getting Orex off the stage, but Orex playing the solid close-up game, of course, throwing a fair on shield, which is actually the auto cancel in this game is much better because of the game engine than in Smash 4. So 4-day in Smash 4 came out at frame 16. It had the auto cancel on frame 8 and 9. In this game, it comes out on frame 12, and the auto cancels is still on 7 and 8. So it still has a pretty long window.
And I liked what Grayson did, using the neutral B to try to add some additional damage to Peach, trying to get this stock.
Absolutely. Right now, Maybe 4 more percent in Peach will be in kill range for berry up smash. But of course, with every berry you can mash out of it. But I think at this moment of time, that's almost the same trap again that took the first stock. But Orex directional air dodging to avoid it.
Peach Sin at 122. That is a lot of mileage right now for the princess.
Oh yeah, and since the rage in this game has been nerfed, we tend to live quite some time compared to Smash 4, which is my favorite part about the game. I can actually live past 100%. Oh, and as I was explaining there, that was a stitch base. He just threw away a stitch base. All right, that would have absolutely ended Rob's stock had he thrown it.
And nice up air by Grayson, taking the stock. But is it too little too late for Grayson?
It might be, Peach. Really, any good move with a forward air or a back air at the ledge, or even a Peach Bomber. A Peach Bomber will actually kill right where he is standing. If Orex were to throw a Peach Bomber right there from the right direction, it would kill. It is ridiculously strong. Oh, unless you... Oh my goodness, I got so scared because I have no idea why, but I feel like Peach and Daisy's directional air dodge in this game lasts way longer than other characters, but I think that's just a bias thing for me.
Since you're a Peach main, right?
Yes. I've been a Peach main since Smash 4. I played her a little in Brawl, so. But,
171, not gonna knock out the robot yet. Still living.
Yeah, certainly, Rage is definitely a factor that,
yep, and finally,
the back air. Yep, nice back air.
It was love that KO'd the robot.
Right. And I also want to point out something with, projectiles. In this game, and in Smash 4 in general, Peach could actually back air a lot of projectiles. One of those projectiles being the gyro. If it is not a fully charged gyro, Peach can back air and it will either cancel or get knocked back. In this game, it gets completely canceled.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, same thing with like Sonic Spin Dash, Lloyd Rocket. She can back air and she can neutral air, and it completely either cancels out or just knocks them away. It is so good.
That's a nice bit of info there.
Yeah, it is really good, and not a lot of the projectile mains know that, and to be honest, I don't tell them that a lot because I hate fighting projectile-based characters.
Yeah, like Rob right now.
But so yeah, we're going to Shadow Moses Island, the Omega stage. Oh my god, I am so glad this stage is back from Brawl. I loved this stage, especially with the Snake Codex. You couldn't get any better than the Snake Codex.
Right. So game 2, Peach off to a good start right now.
Very much so, but the comeback can easily be made right now because Rob, while he is also a combo, pretty heavy character to combo, Peach can get hit a lot by Rob and can come back. Ooh, don't get hit by that. Another one will definitely end that stock.
I thought that was a slap in the face.
Oh, that's exactly what it was, but it just didn't kill, that's all. And, Grayson throwing out the side B. For those of you who don't know, in this game, Rob's side B no longer reflects items.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so Rob lost that benefit for side B. I don't know if Grayson knows that. I think he's just throwing it out there to make sure.
Oh, and he ran out of gas, unfortunately, with the SD.
Yeah, and Oren's going to take the big lead right now. 79% is definitely, at least in my opinion, a big lead as a Peach fan because she is heavy damage output. Ooh, Grayson almost dropping Peach between the trap. Would have been the kill for sure, but Oren's making the wise decision and naring through it.
Ooh, Peach with the gyro trying to start something, but great up smash by Grayson.
Yeah, and I was just talking about that before the match even started. Rob has one of the berry throws, and while it is a little easier to mash out than others, Rob's up smash is still pretty big.
Yeah, they're certainly different from Smash 4.
Oh, absolutely. Back then it was the beep boop. Now we just got the berry. I don't even know what to call it. The berry boop. I don't know.
The berry boop.
Oh, and very good parry by Orex with the gyro. Definitely was not in risk of much, so the parry was a smart decision. Also, what we recently discovered, in terms of Smash 4 in the community was that sometimes it is actually not a good idea to parry projectiles and other stuff.
Oh.
Because I don't quote me on this because I could totally be wrong, but if I remember correctly, sometimes if you did a parry, you would get caught in more lag than you would just hard shielding.
Really?
Yes, and honestly, it would make sense if that is true. If not, then it's very close to being the same.
Wow. Interesting.
Ooh, and Grayson playing in the air right now, trying to bait Orex into coming close. But of course, he's not going to have any of that. Orex wisely staying back.
Ooh, and that back air, definitely gonna take it.
Give it a booty bump.
Yeah.
Now, this is definitely still doable, though. Right now, ooh, good air dodge by Orex getting out, but another chance. This is it.
This time, it's gonna take it. Yep.
Yep. At that percent, there was no way Peach could get out of it at all. Not enough time to air dodge. Not enough time to really do much at all. So that was pretty much a free up smash for Rob all day.
Oh, Orex with like the slimmest of leads, although it's trying to branch out a little bit.
Oh yeah, once Orex starts getting in and just doing normal Peach stuff, the damage will just keep increasing. But Peach still has kind of the same issue. Oh, the dot eye is coming through with the stage fight, and that'll take the set.
And Orex takes it to zip with the black and yellow.
I also play this color, but I prefer white.
I guess white is the purest of colors.
Exactly. I also do it because it's a reference to Princess Serenity. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan, so white dress is just everything to me.
Oh, yeah.